All right, fans, here we go. Heavyweights in the cage. We're scheduled 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 6 feet 5 inches. He weighed in at 263 1/2 pounds. He is a freestyle fighter who is undefeated in his campaign to the cage with a record of 6 wins, no losses, with 5 knockouts and 1 submission to his credit. Fighting out of Team Bison and St. Paul, Minnesota, please welcome the big-time striker, introducing Brett the Grim Rogers. And his opponent across the cage on my right, fighting out of the red corner. He stands at 6 feet 3 inches, weighed in at 260 1/2 pounds. This all-around MMA fighter has been raised in the disciplines of boxing and jiu-jitsu and has compiled a record of 4 wins, 2 losses, with 3 wins coming by way of knockout and 1 by submission. From Minersville, Pennsylvania, now fighting out of Philadelphia, introducing the man of faith, John Murphy. Once again, a referee in charge, Dan Mergliata, now to give instructions. Once again, 3 5-minute round schedule.
Gentlemen, to center, please. All right, guys, you've both been explaining all the rules in the locker room. If you have no questions, want to have a nice clean fight, I want you to touch gloves, come out fighting. Let's go, guys.
So John Murphy, he looks like a brawler but isn't. He's a very technical fighter, especially with his jiu-jitsu background. The man on the other side of the cage, Brett the Grim Rogers. A win over Murphy puts Rogers in line to fight one of the 2 major heavyweights in Elite XC, Kimbo Slice or Antonio Bigfoot Silva.
You ready? Are you ready? Let's fight.
3 5-minute rounds. Frank, what should we pay attention to early?
Well, Murphy is a wonderful counterpuncher. What Brett needs to do is get in there and establish who's going to punch first and who's going to land first. Murphy always loses power backing up.
Guys, everyone loves to see the big boys throw down, and we now know the answer to the future Trivial Pursuit question. Who are the 2 first MMA fighters on CBS? And they are wasting little time in engaging.
They're tied up now. Nice exchange by both fighters. Started off with a right hand by Murphy.
Murphy snuck in that quick counter uppercut and stunned Brett Rogers. Rogers coming right back, doing some good damage here on the fence, and has also landed his own overhand right.
Rogers, a much better wrestler than expected, with no training in wrestling prior to his MMA career. He played a little basketball.
Yeah, his ability to scramble for a big man is amazing, but
and Murphy goes down and it's over. The Grim delivering a crackling right hand, and he remains undefeated.
he was led to the ring by Busta Rhymes, and he busted a few MMA moves there. What a devastating shot by the Grim Brett Rogers.
He busted Murphy's chin a couple of times with a little bit of wide punching. Murphy had better clean boxing, but he was second to punch. That's his style. He's a counter puncher. He needed to punch first against a big puncher like this.
So Rogers does it again. He did the same thing in his last fight to James Thompson, who will fight Kimbo Slice in our main event tonight.
And he had a chip on his shoulder knowing that James Thompson was in the main event tonight, feeling that he should have been in the main event. Well, he makes history tonight here on CBS with a resounding first round knockout.
The tide turned quickly here. Murphy's just not getting inside. When he throws his punches, not getting inside. That right hook from Rogers right on the chin. It stoned him, it dropped him. You can see him all fours. He's done.
Everyone loves the heavyweights, and if Brett Rogers continues to rack up the victories, he is definitely going to get that shot at the gold with shots like that.
And he's throwing power the whole time. It's not pitter-patter punches, it's power.
His 3 kids can rest easy. Brett Rogers continues to ascend the ladder of success in Elite XC.
And chin music right there from Brett Rogers. Murphy going down and down for the count.
Rogers says he's in it for the gold because the gold equals money. And as UFC light heavyweight champion Quinton Jackson likes to say, the cheddar makes it better.
Bring home the bacon, baby. That's what it's all about. Dominating performance by Rogers.
All right, let's make it official. Here once again, cage announcer, the best in the business, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time. 1 minute, 1 second in round number 1. Our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout and still undefeated, Brett the Grim Rogers.
All right, Grim, what an explosive, electrifying victory here in the first round. Your story is a very well-known story. You quit your job as a tire repairman. You have 3 kids to focus on mixed martial arts and your career. This must feel really good for you right now.
Oh, baby, it feels real good. Hold on. I feel good, man. This meant a lot to me. You know, I'm moving up and up and up. The ladder, man, is just great to get in, do work, you know, get in and out. I mean, feels good, it feels good.
All right, let's take a look at the replay. Early on, John Murphy hit you with a nice, clean right hand, but you managed to respond. Take us through the knockout.
Basically, I was seeing that, I love to look at a man. So I was seeing that he wasn't confident. Looking at that, he was not doing what he was supposed to be doing. You know, he was not moving. So I knew I was going to catch him.
And you want Kimbo Slice.
Oh man, I take anybody Gary put in front of me, man. Anyone. This is my official job now. I does work. I do's work.
All right. Grim, thank you very much. Congratulations. How about a nice hand, folks, for the Grim? So coming up, there's the Grim dance. Coming up, Phil Baroni, Joey Villasenor, as the middleweights will enter the cage. This is Saturday Night Fights.